Okay guys, what we're gonna do, a new way of doing something, I guess, I don't know. Everything's a new way for the East Coast. We're gonna get the excavator to come in. I'm gonna push them in the woods. I know, but I have a strap and should be able to pull it with the hydraulic bucket and bring it through. And when it comes through, I'll take the top and I'll put the top up here somewhere out of the way. That way there'll be no brush down the woods. You wanna try it? Let's try it. I'll bring the excavator in, put the bucket up against one of these trees, and then I'll cut it. But I gotta knock this tree down here. You hold on a second. Watch this. We'll cut this big one next to it. Looks like it's going to go without the excavator on it. Some of these trees are a little rotten. The ones that's on the ground. log out. Just out of the way. Take this strap. My plan is to hook it on the end of that big tree. Try to commence to pull it toward me. That's the plan. A lot of pulling force there. Heavy. seen an issue here. There's an old dead hardwood sticking right up there. See it whipping? Right there. Now if I would have pulled that with more aggressiveness, I would have came down and probably hit my machine. So I'm going to go down and snip it off. See how easy that went when you get the obstruction away from it? So, it's an old piece of hardwood, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to check the hardwood out. And if it's good, not rotten, I'm bringing it up, putting it alongside the road for the landowners. So right now I'm going to reset my, right there, reset my strap inward more to pull it this way more. that takes care of that. And I got it in far enough, guys, I got it in far enough that I can go in with my excavator and grab another bite and pull it out, eh? So yeah. Put that right here. Okay, I'll limb that up, and as we pull it, we're pulling the brush out of the woods. Then I'll put the brush into one pile. Make sense? It might seem like a little slower, in which it is, but all the trees can't be on the side of the road. You know what I mean? Like, so, but still, we're still down to one machine, not using two. And the price of fuel, you gotta let your mind run wild and figure out all kinds of ways to save money. So this is my sort of way to save money. So, let's throw the strap down there. And let's pick this log up, move it. Notice you guys almost fell there. Get you back in place here. There you go. That limb is holding up. What's going on there? Remember that old saying, patience is a virtue? Yeah. You don't want to rush this kind of stuff. Just like that, guys. Just like that. See a limb right here. Strap down by the other one. Well, that's it. I got to get some gas. Thing is in my Jeep. I got you, I've been listening to some of you guys' names for the white Jeep. I'm gonna do something to the Jeep, I think. I want to keep this Jeep. I was so impressed with it that I think I want to keep it for a while. Yeah, I really do. And I'm gonna do something to it. And I'm gonna put a decoration on it. And I don't know if you fellas remembered my old truck, a big Cummings. The old followers probably would, but if the new followers are here, they might be going back in some of my videos. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing that to my my Jeep. Yeah. I've been studying on it and thinking about it, and so that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. So I want to keep it for a while. I really do enjoy it. It's an incredible little thing. It's small. I'm small. It's compact, it's four-wheel drive, little lever there. It's a pretty cool way. 6-speed. I don't know how many horsepower it's got. 2012, so I thought they got 260 or 280 horsepower. But I'm not 100% sure on that. But YouTube told me, but I forgot. But you fellas can YouTube it if you want. I think it's 2012 V6. I think it's a 3.6. I think. I think they come out with a 3.8, like the Dodge Caravan motors. And I think in 2012, I think they changed. I think. But anyway, I'm out of gas. And so far, I really enjoy this. This is pretty awesome, actually. Just a little more work, but it's getting in and out. It gets me exercise, right? Gets me exercise. And that's what it's all about. Yeah, I like the money, but I think I'm the only one on YouTube that I know of that has multiple jobs and has no pay. Like, no weekly pay. I don't have pay. The Lord will provide. That's all I know. I just sell a little firewood here and get $100 here, $200 there, and I'll sell a few things off, and I sort of go like that. But one good thing about it, spring is here now. I guess it's officially. You wouldn't believe it by the weather. And I really enjoy cutting this type of wood and firewood and stuff. I like to hear in the chainsaw. And this is a game changer. I didn't realize that I'm going to put Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown might be going in the garden, right? I think we're adopting to this here full time. That's my thoughts, right? And I can carry it on my truck. It's like my tractor excavator. But I think David Brown is going to take the chains off, and I'm going to use that for making gardens, growing squash and turnips and potatoes and such. And if I can have the time, which I only got so much time left in my life, I love to build a nice root cellar. Yeah. And right underground. Yeah. And put some hemlock or hackmatack shelves so they're moisture resistant. There's a nice tree right there. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful tree, guys. These ain't super big down here, but there's 3 logs in them. They're maybe 10-inch, 12-inch, about 3 logs. That there's an 18-inch there. But it's got to be cut. It's fallen off anyway. I'm not going to get as much wood on it as I thought. You know why? Because I'm not clear cutting it. I'm just picking out what I want to take out of it, and the rest can stay. But I got 5 years to decide all that. If I'm living, hopefully I am. So I got lots to show my family, my grandkids. But yeah. You know, I watch a lot of videos, and they're explaining things and doing things, and they put music with it. And you know something? I don't like that either. I don't like. There's places for music, and now if I want to make a song up, that's different. Or if I want to sing a cover song, I don't keep my cover songs on the radio. I'm on YouTube because there's copyright. No, although I'm not monetized yet, I got to figure a way to get that done. But get monetized. But I only keep them on for used to be almost a day, and then sometimes I don't even keep it on for half a day, just a few hours. And I go, man, I don't think anybody wants to hear that stuff. They're not on my channel to hear me sing. To be honest, I don't know really what you fellas are on my channel for. To be honest, I'm just an ordinary guy, just like anybody else that's going through life and recording it. There's a lot of people on there because of that. They go on YouTube and they just explore their life. And some people, I guess they like it. Some people, I guess if they didn't like it, they wouldn't be subscribing probably. I think sometimes it's not so much about the content, It's about the personality of the guy. I think people can gravitate to somebody that's trying to be honest as you can in this world we're living in. So it's quite a thing. And my videos are never edited or anything. My videos is like, they're raw. They're authentic, right? I have bloopers written with my videos, and I don't take nothing out. Whatever you see, that's what it is, right? So some people do gravitate to that. They do like that kind of stuff. Because there's so much of stuff going on, editing and bloopers, and oh, this is all bloopers. And, that could be fun, I suppose, but it's raining now, guys. It was snowing. I hear a chainsaw. Could be a tree. Sometimes a tree could make sounds. I think it's a tree. They're talking to me. Sometimes you just like to sit down. Just sit down and just listen to the wind. To the raindrops. The dripping of the ice off the shaky limbs. I'm going to let you fellas listen to this for a few minutes, okay? I'm just going to duck, I think, down here. I think it's here. Oh, no, it's right there, my Jeep. Just a couple seconds away. You fellas listen. I'll go get some gas and oil. I think it said something about 100% snow turning to rain, and I think that's what we're getting. When I stop, I can feel cold tackiness on my body. You know how when you get wet, like just when you sweat and stuff? I can feel a cold tackiness, and it's not a good feeling to have. This here, I think this is going to work out, guys. I'm going to try it, and one thing about this little machine can get right through around them stumps, and you treat anything right, and it will do good for you. I try not to be rough, eh? I never was really a rough person because we brought up poor, and you had to be careful. Nobody else down the street's going to pay for your breakdowns. That's for sure. What time is it? 45. Well, let's finish this out, and I'm going to let you guys go. Then I'll grab the other one. Oh, probably off camera. Well, I put the saw behind this tree so it don't get bumped. Let's pick this up. I forgot to get the gas and oil jug. I don't want that hurt either. Really, I should put you guys back here. tree was pretty heavy, right? Tree was, you see that? Oh, get you back here. The tree was pretty heavy, as you can tell. But this little thing's strong. You know, this little excavator's strong. They call it a 2.5 ton, 2.5 ton. That's because of its weight, I guess, what it weighs. It weighs roughly 5,980 some pounds. Like it's right close to 6,000 pounds. So 6,000 pounds is 3 ton. 6 twos is 3. So they call it a 2.5 ton, but it does more than 2.5. What a 2.5 ton would do. I think they all do. I think they rate them at a certain level, but they do better. But this thing's a little strong little fella. My opinion. Now, I'll put this here. I'll set up my my tapey wakey. Yeah, it's quite a thing working in the woods. If you get a system down, like we're getting a system down right now, right? As we do it, we get a system down. What works for us? What do you think of that, guys? What do you think of that? Pretty slick, eh? See, once you get the system down and the machine knows what you want to do and you want to know, what the machine wants to do or what it can do. And plus, we're making a road here. And all these trees that's been laying here, they might go for firewood, I don't know. They don't look good, okay? So basically I'm pulling it all out and it looks beautiful down there. It looks beautiful. There's no tops there or nothing, right? Makes sense? Another thing works too is a long chain, right? But I find a long chain is cumbersome, hey? It's clumsy, it's heavy. But a strap, I think it's quite a thing. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah. And I get to rest without the strap. So that strap comes in handy. Just weigh nothing. Doesn't weigh much, guys. Them chains and stuff, so So heavy. on, guys? I don't know. That tree was there quite a while. There's a couple more there. So, you see how slick it is to have an excavator? You grab trees, you put them around. Look at the big pile of logs we got. Oh, just for friggin', look at that big massive one there, eh? You know that's gonna be coming. Probably right down in there. I'm gonna put a big cluster of brush down that hole. Because I had some dead ones there, and them tall, slender ones, I can get them out of there no problem. But that can come down here, and we end up putting our logs in here once I cut them. But yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I'm gonna cut this out of the way, this log. I'm gonna buck this up. I don't think it's bucked up, but I'll try to get something out of it. If I can't, it's firewood. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. Oh, I shouldn't have let that saw run, and you can't hear me good, but anyway, I got my stumps cut low. I'll recut that stump there. And that's a big top, but that's practically rotten. But if I need it to protect the area, I will grab it and use it. So whatever we got in here, we can use at our expense. But I'm really pleased over this Sunward excavator. This is the number one arsenal in the East Coast logging enterprises. It's not super big, but it's not small. It just does so fine work for what it is. It's a beautiful thing, the green machine. And eventually, if I keep working at it, eventually I'm gonna have enough logs to sell out. I have a contract to Freeman, so I guess I'm a contractor. I went all through the business last year. I set up. There's a guy in particular that I'm interested in getting hauling my timber. I texted him a couple times, and more than likely it don't look like it's going to come off this track. I'll have to take it just across down into the woods, into a road, another road. But we'll do it when we have to do it. But like this nice one there and there. They ain't super big, but they're tall. And that gives me 3 logs a tree. And 3 logs a tree, after a while, enough trees, that's good. That's good 3 log. Yeah, that's a 3 logger. It almost looks like the top got hit by lightning, broke off. Looks like to me, but it looks to be sound. So that's a good thing. So this, and over in there, there's a big bunch in here that I'm going to try to protect my road. Do the best I can. And I'm learning as I go too, because this is a new piece of equipment for me. I normally have a 4-wheel drive tractor, log loader, carts and all that stuff years ago. And I got pretty good at it, actually. I started out with a truck tractor. Old Burgess Weaver sold me a truck tractor, $250. The late Burgess Weaver, God rest his soul. And I drove it up the road, $250, man, that was something. I started with that, and that was quite a thing. I don't know where it ever went to. You get lost in time, things when you start to keep improving. But yeah, so I'm getting more used to this piece of equipment, what it can do, and what it has a hard time doing, and I can push it to its limits. But man's got to know his limitations, like Clint Eastwood said. Man's got to know his limitations, and I always like to think of that, what I can or cannot do. And although we get older, we still think sometimes we can do what we used to do. But like the Toby Keith song, "I'm not as good as I once was." You're reading between the lines, aren't you? You just gotta I'm just taking my time. I'm watching where I put my feet. I got my safety gear on. I'm very blessed that so far, knock on wood, or praise the Lord, not knock on wood, but if it is, I have to knock on my head, that I so far have my health, and it can change. It can change. It can change in a heartbeat. So I'm very, very happy, joyful that I can cut nice wood like this, and eventually go to the mill, and eventually be sold into lumber, beautiful, beautiful lumber. Then it can be sent overseas because we don't get it. Probably goes to China. Who knows where it goes? But we don't have number ones here. We have seconds, thirds. Actually, they call it seconds, but I think the foreign countries get first and second cut, and we get the thirds. They call the third the second. That's what I'm thinking. As you go in these box stores, crooked wood, eh? But anyway, that's another story. Something I don't want to cover. That's why people buys mills and they make their own lumber. But oh, my light is on the side. See, it fell down to the side. I'll have to put that on the roof. That's okay. Well, okay, I'm gonna let you go. It was a pleasant being with you guys today. I'm wet. I'm not really cold, but I'm damp. I got a dampness, like a wet damp. Cool damp, not cold, but cool damp. I don't like that feeling. But I'm going to keep working on this tree right here, and I'll get this thrown together. I think I might grab them and throw them out here. Or just leave them there for now. I'll get them later. So smile. The world will smile with you. You try it. And God will smile too. Till we meet again.